So, to put this in context, here's a scenario for this particular project, and ultimately quite a challenge. The 4 colleges directly involved, Boston, Grantham, Leicester and New College Stamford, need a means of conferencing and collaborating remotely to complement the occasional face-to-face meetings. So far so good. There are plenty of tools and options to facilitate this general requirement. However, the main focus of the overall project and the activities of each college involved surrounds the use of Moodle, and particularly use of Moodle gradebook and associated assessment activities. So efficient and effective collaboration and sharing of developments requires remote discussion and crucially demonstration of each college's respective developments. So the facility for remote discussion and for each college to be able to visually demonstrate their respective developments to the others is a key requirement. Again, in theory, not a problem. There are lots of well-established tools for desktop or laptop use for conferencing, screen sharing and screencasting. These include purely online tools, tools requiring local installation, free tools and also subscription services. However, this is where the challenges begin. Installing additional software on college machines can often be a problem, sometimes requiring protracted negotiations and prohibitive delays. Some of the barriers might be technical, financial, and sometimes political or entrenched in strategy, and in practice beyond the timeline of the particular project. Also, in some cases, college firewalls and other security restrictions can prevent access to external online tools and services with similar implications. On top of all this, time is always a constraint, so the most convenient time for different individuals to consider, plan and create demonstration material required for collaboration, or time to access screencasts and project materials developed by others, can be a very personal thing. To this end, the project has invested in iPads for each participant, which has already provided benefits in terms of productivity and creativity. One of the biggest benefits of iPads and other tablets is the fact that they are typically personal and personalised devices. The instant and continual availability provides an opportunity to capture ideas whenever they spring to mind and whenever we are feeling most creative. But when it comes to online conferencing, although there are plenty of suitable options for hosting meetings from desktops or laptops, and even sufficient options for joining meetings via iPads and other mobile devices, there are far fewer options when it comes to actually hosting or presenting remotely from an iPad. The good news is that the range of options to host and present remotely from an iPad is on the increase, with a variety from which to choose, and there are certainly plenty of options for creating presentations and screencasts direct on an iPad. But again, there remains a notable challenge. When hosting from a desktop or laptop, it's typically easy to demonstrate live interaction with an online tool such as Moodle via desktop screen sharing. But with the more limited and restricted operating systems found on iPads and other tablets, this becomes much more of a problem. However, such challenges can also be opportunities to innovate and find creative solutions to these problems. During the face-to-face session and throughout this learning object, we'll look at the current opportunities. Oh, and by the way, this introduction was made entirely on an iPad.